This is nice. This is beautiful. Good Sunday morning, guys. Hello there, Bambi Palermo. I see you. Is that Bambi back? Is it Adam Gravoisier? Hello there, sir. Always nice to see you. Hope everybody's well on this wonderful Sunday morning. It is gorgeous. It is 31 degrees in Belleville, New Jersey. Can you hear me out there, Bams? Bams, can you hear me? Delilah, hello, Delilah. All right, good. Hello, Tony. Give me a thumbs up if you hear me back there. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate it. All right, what are we on? 341. Blah, blah, blah. Be careful out there, sir. Please be careful out there. All right, Herb Alpert, you're in the trunk. You got to go now. Okay, where are we today, guys? Where are we? We got a little, James. Be careful driving, please. Please. Hello there, Morinello, if you're out there. I see you, cuz. Hey, teacher. Hello. Hey, teacher. Got a squeaky chair this morning. What are you going to do? I was out late last night. Craziness last night. Crazy. Let me have a sip of this coffee. Oh, the coffee's extra strong today, Delilah. Delilah, did you go to church already last night or what? Talk to me, Delilah. You structure the Sunday show, so let me know. Did you go to church last night? Hey, Delilah? Give me a heads up on that if you don't mind, please. Mm-hmm. Starting. Good Sunday morning, 12/7. Yeah, nice. Good for you. It's a little different on Saturday night. It's a little different, but it's nice to go on Saturday night. All right, we are in 12/7. 12/7, and we are going into what do we got today for the Sinatra? We are on song number 25 of our countdown. So, song number 25. Okay, I need you to tell me if the word is backwards. Okay. No, we look good. All right. All right. So the camera's been playing tricks on us a little bit, guys. Big Bones. The camera's yes, it's very difficult to talking to the mother. It's just different. You know, you're good with an early morning mass on a Sunday, and you're good. That you're good with. Yeah. Big Bones. Great to see you. Got the whole crew here today. Very nice little group. The core five, the great 10, the sisters as this, the other thing. All right, where are we going today? Should we go right into it? Song number 25? Should we play it first? Well, yeah, the camera was acting up there, Big Bones, yesterday. And nobody told me I'm back. You know what? Nobody told me I was backwards yesterday. You know what? What is wrong with you guys? Oh, Stony Tony, relax, you. Relax. Take it easy. Let's not get crazy now, you. Let's not get crazy now. Yesterday, good, James. Nice. Good. God bless you. Let's not get crazy. Yesterday we were backwards. We're good right now, right? You can read Taylor Ham. You can read Taylor Ham. If you're understanding that to be pork roll, you're backwards. It's not. It's not. Yeah. You brought a little leather social club. A little leather. Oh no, that's it. It's Sinatra month. Oh. To the suburbs. Oh, I'm backwards, all right. Big Bone says. You know I'm backwards. You're all nuts. You're all nuts. We're going to get into a couple of 3 bullet points. We're going to talk about this, that, the other thing. Let's check if we grew any subs last night. We did, in fact, grow 1 sub last night. We got 1 sub last night. I don't know what it was on. I don't know what show it was on. I don't really care to look. Yesterday was 340. Oh my God, my phone is not hearing me right today. I'm using voice text. I mean, you brought a little. Yes, I know. I'm teasing you. And the donations are decent. Did we set a goal today? Did we do that shit? You know what? Let's set a goal today. Why not? Why not? Do you consider this content? I'm going to set a goal. Why not? Fuck it. Let's see. Let's go with 5 super chats. Let's go with 5 super chats. And let's do 45 minutes. And let's say we're going to give you nothing. No think. No, nothing. The goal is started. If anybody wants to donate, go right ahead. That's where at. I totally abandoned my channel, working 2 jobs, even going on later on today and Sunday. Okay, good for you. Hey, Stiggs, they said an individual got my way. They said I individually get my way was involved in the JP thing. Nobody knows. I'm not sure what you're meaning. They said They said an individual. Oh. Yeah, well, there's going to be a lot coming out. You talking about my friend? You talking about my friend from Belleville? Yeah, there's a lot going on, man. Terrible. Big Bones. Hastings, they set up. Individual up my way. There's a lot of bad things that are going to come out, Big Bones. There's going to be some bad stuff. Really bad stuff. God Almighty, I'm so happy I'm so happy I live this life that I live right now. I got to tell you, Big Bones, I got such peace of mind. I got such peace of mind right now that you can't even measure it. I run into people everywhere, and I'm golden still. Hello, Stephen. I run into people everywhere, and I still got that golden fucking gold. But I stay in my lane. I stay where I'm at. I don't. There's not going to be any circumstantial evidence on me. I'll tell you right now. Patty Daly, good morning. Trying to stay away from trouble. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I am not a gangster. Never wanted to be a gangster. Never aspired to be a gangster. It was not my goal. My goal was to make some money, not get inducted into some fucking distorted, twisted mindset of an organization. You got to be fucking nuts to even want to be in that. Fuck out of here. Especially with the greed today. Some man's going to tell me, some geriatric Italian man is going to tell me to go risk my freedom for their greed. You can go fuck yourself is what you can do. I'll never be owned by anybody. Fuck that. Never be owned by anybody. Ma disgraziati. Animale. There's no honor. There was no honor since the inception. Especially now with all the greed. But anyway, the wiretaps are bad. The discoveries are going to be ugly, Big Bones. It's not always about the present. Yeah. I don't know. You couldn't be running longer. You don't know, but then again, people don't really know what I'm actually doing, Delilah. As Uncle Dindu says, I haven't had an honest day in my life. That's what Uncle Dindu says. I can't take the hustle out of me. What do you want me to tell you? That's something I am. That's just what you know. All right, let's get into Nancy with the laughing face. Let's go into song number 25. You never know what I'm doing. Never know where I'm at, who I'm with, what I'm doing. Song number 25. I said it. We're working downwards. We started at 31, Delilah. Big Bones. Hey, teacher. We started at 31, Adam Cavoisier. We are on song number 25. Okay? We're going to hear it. Well, we're going to hear it, and then, well, you know what? Let me see. Let's get a little, well, we do know you're not working. Listen to you. You know what? Put that one in the trunk. Put that one in the trunk. We are on 25. Yes, Mr. Stephen Morinello. 25. Working our way back to 1. I got some great shows lined up for January 26th. I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually looking forward to it. One of my favorite. Hello, McGilla. I'm looking forward to BB King. I got a nice BB King presentation set up for you, Patty Daly. You might like that. All right, let's get into Sinatra. And then let's play the song. All right, let me see here. Where are we? All right, here we go. We got it. We'll be in the background talking while the song is playing, because that is what we do here. There is Nancy with the laughing face. Let's go.
If I don't see her each day, I miss her. Gee, what a thrill each time I kiss her. Believe me, I've got a case on Nancy with a laughing face. She takes the winter and makes it summer, but summer could take some lessons from her. Picture a tomboy in lace, that's Nancy with a laughing face. Have you ever heard mission bells ringing Well, she'll give you the very same glow. When she speaks, you would think it was singing. Just hear her say hello. I swear to goodness, you can't resist her. Sorry for you, she has no sister. No one could ever replace Nancy with a laughing face. Have you ever heard mission bells ringing? Well, she'll give you the very same glow. When she speaks, you would think it was singing. Just hear her say hello. Keep Audrey Hepburn and keep Liz Taylor. Nancy's the feature, they're just the trailer. No angel could replace.
What great lyrics. What great lyrics.
With a laughing.
It's about his daughter, Patty Daly?
It's
about Nancy Jr.? What a beautiful song. Where am I seeing Philly Bob here? Nancy with a laughing face is our song for today. Is Martha Fowler here? Who are we talking to, Stoney Tony? James Simpson, thank you. Thank you for the gifted memberships. You did a nice one here. Wow. Who do we got? 10? Maron. My man. Throwing in the elbows this morning. 10 gifted memberships. Yeah, because mine are cheap. Tommy Susie has a coffee channel. Who's Susie? All right. Muggsy Muggs, Joey Dell got it. Not that Mike. Angela Mimi, Mark Dorfman, HGT Dana. I think this is Dwight. DW610. But First Coffee. Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm up to her. Drew Ha and Goat Man. Now we got the Goat Man coming in. I'm not me. Ay. Okay, let's get into a little conversation about this song. I checked it, James. Thank you. Yes. Let's get into a little origin of this song. This is number 25 in our song list. Nancy with a laughing face. Patty Daly, I believe it is a good one. I do like it. Don't know if you do. You must go on camera to make an impact. People that don't go on camera, they're making zero impact. Let's get rid of the banner. Bye banner. You got to go. Let's break that down to regular. And we are back. Yes. Making My Gravy with Sinatra. Beautiful. Beautiful. Donate. We got a 5-piece up there on the goal. Let's go. What do we got here? Nancy with the laughing face. Patty Daly, I got some fun facts. Let's talk about a couple of 3 fun facts on this, what do we got here? 341st consecutive coffee talks here at the Social Club. I kind of like this. Let me put this here. Sticks, why are you always fucking around with things? Just leave it alone. Shut up. Is Martha Fowler? There's Martha Fowler. I see her, Patty. You making your gravy? I got the nice brajol yesterday, cut right in front of me. I got the nice meatball mix yesterday. I got the sardines in the oil for Charlie with the hot seeds. I got some tarals. It's nice. Nancy with a Laughing Face. The song Nancy with a Laughing Face was originally titled what? Was originally titled Bessie with the Laughing Face. What do you mean, Stiggs? Yes. Yes, Nancy with a Laughing Face was originally called Bessie with a Laughing Face. We're going to make a little change here because I feel like doing this. Hold on a minute. Give me a second, guys. Give me 1 minute. I got to change my the prompter over here to this side. It's easier for me to read on this side. All right. And we're going to talk about a couple of 3 things last night that I heard. Oh, my God, they are crazy. Yes, they are crazy. Some of the things you hear when you're out, when you're out. I got the cutest fudge. It's all about the fudge for you, huh? All right. The song Nancy with a Laughing Face comes in at what, number 25? Stephen Marinella? Was originally titled Bessie with a Laughing Face and was written by Johnny Burke's wife, Phil Silvers, and Jimmy Van Heusen. Changed the name and lyrics as a birthday surprise for Frank Sinatra's daughter. Okay, he didn't create the song, Patty Daly. They changed it in honor of Frank Sinatra's daughter in 1944. Frank was so moved by the song at Nancy's birthday party that he cried, believing it was written just for her, and the composers let him believe it was new. What a nice backstory on Nancy with a Laughing Face. Donna's doing it. Good morning. The song was written in 1942 as Bessie with a Laughing Face. That's where it started out. Inspiration composed by Jimmy, the lyrics by Phil Silvers. It was created during a collaboration at 20th Century Fox, The Switch. Phil Silvers suggested changing the name to Nancy after seeing Frank Sinatra's daughter, Nancy, laughing. Wow. Beautiful. Birthday surprise. It was given a misconception. The composers did not correct Sinatra's assumption, leading to the misconception that the song was originally written for his daughter or his first wife, who was also named Nancy. So he didn't write it. It was written for him. Unbelievable. 1947. He recorded in 1963 and 1977. His involvement. All right. The final version. Sinatra recorded the song for Columbia in 1944, and it became permanently associated with his daughter and her laughing face. The main misconception of the song, number 25 today, Nancy with a Laughing Face. The biggest misconception is that the song was always about Nancy Sinatra Jr. because Frank's version and her well-known name. That is not true. That was the second birth of the song. So cheers out to you, Frank Sinatra. Cheers out to you, Frank Sinatra. Blessings out to you, Nancy Sinatra Jr. Nancy Sinatra Jr. is scheduled for the first week of January. We're going into her a little bit, all right? We're going to talk Nancy Sinatra Jr. the first week of January, Patty Daly. So please, everybody stay healthy. Let's run into this new year nicey nice. He didn't write songs, yeah. It wasn't, well, what I mean is it wasn't his original song. So we will have Nancy Sinatra Spotlight, I think in the first week or the second week of January 2026. Like I said yesterday, guys, shows are already planned and ready to go. Where's that? Is that the bull right there? Plans are all ready to go up until January 15th. I'll put another half hour in and I will finish out the month. Donna's doing it. Hello there. I see you. What's better than coffee on a Sunday morning, huh? All right. Let's go into the Catholic Minute, and then we'll get into some bullet points. Hey, if you're watching this on the replay, hit subscribe if you like the vibe. All right? Why not? Why not, hey teacher? Tell them, hit subscribe if you like the vibe. I think a couple of you bought shirts. I'm not sure. I think a couple of you have bought shirts from the Tommy Stiggs store. I'm not sure if you did or you didn't. Yep. She's known as Nancy Sinatra Jr., Bambi. That's what she goes by. Yep. I know. But what do you say, little Nancy? It's hard. I was little Tommy. My father was big Tommy. So I don't know. I'm not. No junior. No junior. I wasn't even supposed to be Tommy. I was supposed to be Dominic, but that didn't happen. I was supposed to be Domenico. That changed. That changed because of discrimination. So that changed. We changed from Dominic to Thomas due to discrimination. Terrible. My family had to suffer discrimination like that. Grandfather. Both my grandfathers, really. My grandfather had to change his name from Domenico to Thomas because Thomas is more of a universal and used in all races and religions. Thomas is it's not just Italian. Domenico is Italian. What they went through, they had to change your name. So, Cousin Michelle, if you're watching, good morning to you. Otis, how are you? And Carol, hope that you are well. Hope everybody is doing well out there. Why are you distracted? What are you distracted with? My grandfather changed his last name. Well, they changed both the names. They changed both my names. My dad was Tommy, and my brother was Tommy. Rest in peace to both. Oh, yes, rest in peace to both of them. Great name, though. Tommy Moore. Tommy Moore, huh? I love it, Stephen. Tommy Moore. Did they call Little Tommy and Big Tommy? Oh, you got more snow? Really? Nothing in Jersey. Got my car washed yesterday. Went out last night. It's cold. It is cold. Very cold. Mm-hmm. Yes. Very cold. Yes. Polak, are you out there? Both big Tommies. Polak, are you out there? Where's Polak? Where's the bull? I see you guys. All right, let's get into the Catholic Minute real quick, and then we'll get into some nonsense talk about this, that, and the other thing. All right, December 7th, the Catholic Church, Saint Ambrosia, Ambrose. How do you roll it, Stiggs? How do you roll it? Ambrose, 75. That's beautiful. What's up, Chicky? Good morning to you. 75 is beautiful weather. Wonderful weather there. Donna's doing it. It's cold up here. North Jersey is freezing. But I'm okay with it. I don't mind to throw a scarf on. I got earmuffs. I'm good. I don't wear a goupaline. I don't really wear the goupaline. I throw on a nice I just throw on some earmuffs and I'm good. And a scarf, overcoat, and I'm out. And I go out. The Catholic Church celebrates the feast day Saint Ambrose on December 7th. He was a bishop of Milan and a doctor of the church, known for his powerful preaching influence on St. Augustine's conversion and baptism and his defense of Orthodox doctrine. Who was Saint Ambrose? He was a statesman who became the bishop of Milan around 374 AD. He was known for his powerful speeches, which earned his nickname Honey Tongue Doctor. The key achievements of Saint Ambrose: he helped bring about the conversion and baptism of St. Augustine. Wow. St. Augustine, 26 degrees in Central Jersey. He was a fierce opponent of the Arian heresy, which denied the divinity of Christ. He advocated for the principle that the emperor was not above the church, which is good. This Saint Ambrose advocated that nobody is above the church. Nobody is above our Lord. Nobody. No king. No president. No head of state. Nobody is ahead of the man upstairs. The feast day marks his consecration as bishop, which occurred 8 days after his baptism on the date 374 AD. He is the patron saint of beekeepers and students. A beekeeper? What does a beekeeper do? What does a beekeeper do, James Simpson? The beekeeper gives you healing honey. The beekeeper will produce healing honey for you. And he's also the patron saint of students. What are students? Students of everything. Students of everything. Patron saint of a student. You can't get into heaven unless God comes first above all. Thank you for adding that comment, Patty Daly. That is appreciated. That goes right with our reading this morning. Wonderful. So a great Saint Ambrose. A great Saint Ambrose. Patron saint of a little more. Patron saint of beekeepers, bishops, candle makers. We love our candles. And students, among others. He's also the patron saint of the city of Milan, Italy, where he served as bishop. His patronage of beekeepers stems from the legend of bees swarming around him as a baby. Oh my God, unbelievable! These Catholic minutes, sometimes I do enjoy it. Bookkeepers and bees. Legend says a swarm of bees landed on him as an infant, an omen. Oh my God! Oh my God! An omen of his future eloquence. He is also known as the honey-tongued doctor for his speaking skills, which is why he is the patron saint of bookkeepers and bees. The bees are buzzing. Ah, I love it. Candle makers. He is also the patron saint of candle makers and wax refiners, possibly due to the use of beeswax in their products and his title as a doctor of the church. So if you look up today's saint, you get a nice little story there. You can make a short out of this one here. You can make a nice short out of this one. Students in learning. Before becoming bishop, he was a lawyer and a student of religion. He is the patron saint of students and learning. Wow. And we learn something new every day. If we didn't, throw in the towel. Milan is a former bishop and beloved figure. Is the patron saint of the city of Milan, Italy. Other patronages. His other patrons include bakers and honey bread, domestic animals, geese. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. Sant'Ambrose, the geese are evil. And those in roles of learning and security. Well, so we got a nice little reading today. Yeah. T, you get the message across to me 100%. Really? Are you serious, Stony? You really take these messages, or is this just a waste of time? You could get more. It's unbelievable. So I do like today's Catholic Minute. Sometimes they're impactful for me and maybe for you. Again, I'm not a scholar and I'm not a good reader, and I just feel like at times some of these saints that I read off, they'll give us a good feeling. That's all. That's what it's about. Everything's about having a good feeling. Yeah, that's all it's about. So if you enjoy it, we'll continue doing it. If not, we'll stop. It's just, I don't know what made me do it. I really don't know what made me do it. And if anybody knows when my first Catholic Minute was, I got to find it because I got to stop on that day in 26. I'm not going to repeat it. I need it. You break it down in my words for me. Okay, so there you go. Simplicity, right? Simple terms. That's what we look to do, Stony, motherfucking Tony. Mm-hmm. Tell me, if one person is touched by something you have said in the Catholic Minute, then your job is done. And your job is done today because Tony told you he gets something. Wow. All right. Great comment, Delilah. So it has worked. It has worked. What a pleasure doing this show. It really is a pleasure. I love it. I really enjoy doing this. Some people look at it as a job. They got to have everything set up and ready. And me, I spend a little time on it because I'm intrigued to learn too. You see, here's the wonderful thing and the bad thing about, how do I say this? Was I a bad kid? Was I demonic? How do I say this? Donna's doing it. How do I put this in? Patty Daly, how do I do this? What would you consider me as a kid and a young adult? What was my, I hate to use the word bad. Well, suspended from school, wanted to quit school, you know, jacking, jacking trunk loads of Dracar cologne, selling them. Mischievous? No, I never took any mischief, Martha. I never. Mischievous is miscreant, you could say. I wasn't contributing from society. I was taken from it. So what would you call that? Well, I wasn't learning. I was learning things that I should not have been learning. I was learning a bad way. He's calling me a hoodlum, this son of a bitch. Yeah, just I don't know what you call it, Stephen. I understand. A lot of us have been there. I just don't know what you would tag me as. This I don't know. I would say you were a normal child. I didn't know you back then. But I would say, judging by the man you are today, you really weren't to hurt or destroy people. This is true. Yeah, good heart. Heathen? No, no, I was always in the church. I wasn't a heathen. Misled, but I led myself to it. I never let anybody influence me. Contrary to what some of these people say that come from these neighborhoods, you're not a product of your neighbor. You're a product of a lot more than just the influence of people in the neighborhood. You are a product of a lot more than that. There should be a stronger draw than being in the street. Listen, your progression through life is definitely positive, but let's not forget you're a kook first, and some of us need that kook connection. I was I don't know what it was. Well, I'll put it like this: I was learning more on the streets, about an alternative way of life versus the educated way of life, and learning positive things. I was not learning positive things. I thought I was, but I wasn't. But it was all by choice. 13. So I do. Yes, of course, Stephen Morinello, 100%. I lost my dad at 13, so I did what I had to do with the five others. Right, right. Basically, a little bastard. Yeah, okay, okay, go with that. We'll go with that. I only got expelled. I got suspended once for hitting somebody with a chair. Now they put us in the rubber room. They put us in the rubber room. And what was the weapon? I had a chair. I banged somebody with a chair. I hit somebody with a chair, and they put me in a rubber room with a double rubber wall. Got suspended a couple of 3 times. So I guess I was a little bastard. I guess I don't know. No, bastard is no bastard is really no dad that you don't know who the dad is. Chicky just tells you like it is. Oh, I definitely take responsibility and I don't have one regret. You have risen to the occasion and moving forward. So my point is this in all of this. I don't regret any of it. I would repeat the same exact thing that I did because it made us who we are right now. Everything we do makes us who we are at this time. If you have any regrets, shame on you. Consider it wisdom. You're building up your wisdom. All right? Can we go with that? You're building up your wisdom. Now, I was able to Torah. What? I was able to Delilah. Yeah, of course, Stephen. Yeah. Right. Right. And we spoke about this the other day, and Dindo was listening, where we spoke about you rather your dad be in another part of you rather your dad be dead and in another part of the world not wanting to be with you. So, although death is tough, it sits better with you than a dad that's not present by choice. So I don't know. Patty. What did Patty write? I'm going to the boys' town because there's a yes, there's no such thing as a bad boy. Oh, that's nice, Patty Daly. That is nice. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. I would say yes. 23 here. Nice on a Sunday morning, Chicky. Chick, we got 23 people hanging out. My mother would come in the class with my and beat me with a joke. Yes, of course. That's how it's supposed to be, Chicky. It still doesn't help. Is that Mark Giglio? I hate these new names. I can't stand it. I can't stand these new names. Unbelievable. It's crazy. All right, I got a couple of 3 bullet points to get down. I removed that goal. Sometimes I feel funny about putting that goal up. I really do. Okay. Let's get into a couple of 3 bullet points. Let's stop talking about me as a delinquent. But I was a delinquent. What are you going to do? I was a delinquent. Did I change that? Did I make a bad past right? I think I did. The point is this, Mark Giglio. The point is this. We do what we must at the time of act. Oh, sure. Hey, teacher. No, 100%. Well, I just wanted a little more than what my mother was able to give us. And that's why I went in some of the directions that I went in. Found an easy way to score, to make money. I never thought I would get as deep as I did. Getting in trouble as a young man is fun. I never thought I would get in much trouble as I did. I'm very fortunate, I got to be quite honest with you, that my charges were what they were at that time. There could have been much more. There could have been much more charges other than gambling and loan sharking and all that other shit. But I'm very fortunate in that respect. I could tell you that. Because it could have been much, much worse. Much, much worse. But my point is this, I'm learning the positive things now as an older man, as a senior. I'm learning things as a senior now. Which you can say is good, big bones. I guess you could say James Simpson. And when you stop learning, you're dead. When you stop being intrigued about something, your soul is black. It's over. God looked out for you big time. Yes. God looked out for you big time. That might have been my grandmother praying over me. I don't know. I remember my grandmother in the second story window. Don't go to jail, Tommy. Don't go to jail. Crying out the window. Don't go to. She thought I was going away for 30 years, but to her, it's her baby. Going in cuffs into a jail. So, yeah. Yeah. You never learn. Yes, you can't know everything. That is right. James, it's wonderful to forever learn. It's great. Well, my grandmother looking out that window broke me. Killed me. Killed me. Unbelievable. Watching her in a house dress, second story, because my grandmother lived in our house. We lived with my grandmother. You see, in Italian families, a lot of times the families live together. So my grandmother did, in fact, live with us. My grandparents lived upstairs. I lived in the basement. I had an apartment, my own apartment. My mother and brother lived on the second floor, the main floor, and my grandparents lived on the third floor. Yep. So that's how it all worked out. Yes. Gave my mother money when I started earning. Was the right thing to do. I helped my mother with the bills. And here we are right now. Later, years later, when I was starting to make money, I helped my mother. I watched my mother struggle with us. And then I was able to help her keep the house, pay the taxes, whatever it was. The furnace was the biggest. When we got a new furnace, you don't understand. It was like Moses parting the Red Sea, coming through there. When we were able to purchase a new furnace, oh my God, that was the best day ever. Warm, every room, consistent temperature in every room. You people, not you people, but a lot of people take that for granted. You don't understand when you don't have heat in every room. So I truly believe I made something good. Now, some might label me demonic. Some might say I'm a thug. I'm street trash. I'm garbage. I turned that around and raised some good kids, I believe. And have a great group of friends, a good bunch of people on here, and keeping that space boring, but cozy. Boring is okay. You understand? Boring is okay. This is not really a show. I don't know how to really do a show, but boring is okay. Comfort. You got a comfortable environment. That's what we got here. Let's go down a couple of three bullet points right now. Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. We're going back to 1941, ladies and gentlemen. World War II. The surprise attack came today, I believe. December 7th, if my notes have me correct. The United States Navy got bombarded on this day. The role of a grandma in the family is sacred. She is the boss. That's right. Today, okay. World War II, surprise attack by the Japanese. And we still let them come to this country. You see what a country we have here, the United States of America? God bless America. God bless America. Yes. Let me pour some coffee, guys, and we're going to get into the bullet points. Give me a minute here. Let me pour some more coffee. Here's the problem. My coffee is in the percolator. It was a Sunday morning, Patty Daly. Didn't know. I did not know. All right, listen. Let me pour some coffee. We're going to hang out a little bit longer. I took away the goals. I feel a little scumbody sometimes about the goals. James Simpson dropped a nice boost in the show this morning. That's it. I'm good. Let me pour some coffee. We got some bullet points to go down. We're going to talk about the word girdle. Do any of you remember the word girdle? Girdle. Do you remember the word girdle? Okay, hang out a minute. Listen to a little Godfather this morning, all right? And we're going to pour our coffee. We will be right back. You guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Give me a minute here. Sunday morning coffee at the social club. What a nice group of people we got here. Give me a minute, guys. All right. So more coffee is poured. Here we go. Let me take this off. rid of this banner. Maybe you ask us to change the background. Go back there, and here we go. Let's get back to conversating. Got a couple of bullet points we're going to go down right now. Here we go. That's nice. Okay, the coffee is warm, ladies and gentlemen. So I had to keep it in the I had to keep the coffee in the percolator this morning, Patty Daly. And if you got a good Farberware coffee pot, it will keep it warm. The thermometer, thermostat keeps it nice. Hey, teacher. Yeah. Yes. Right. All right. Let's see what we got here. Guys are great. A griddle is what you cook on. Yeah. Find out. Oh, we're going to talk about the girdle. Osada. What's Osada saying up there? On to something. Play the Godfather. Every day causes dementia. Well, shut up. Yeah, I'm not spending the money that they want for Dip It. I don't trust Google. Only tea. There you go, Stony Tony. Only tea. If I can get some Dip It, Patty Daly, I would use Dip It. I can't get it. So we got a nice fresh cup of coffee. Okay. I heard something last night. You cannot imagine. I haven't heard this in years. Out with a bunch of people last night. Eating, drinking, talking, laughing. Whole bunch of people coming up to our table. Just a whole bunch of people. Yeah, you can't find it. We used to get it in ShopRite. Hey, teacher, I can't get it. Just a whole bunch of people. Our table was like a central station. People coming over, talking. Everybody that walked in knew somebody at our table. Everybody that walked into this joint knew somebody at our table. Well, anyway, come late in the night, we're going to the next place to get a drink, right? We have dinner. We finish up dinner around 9:30, 10 o'clock, whatever. And then we go out for a drink at another place. It's a great lounge here in North Jersey called Uncorked. There's a place called Uncorked in Totowa, New Jersey. It's a great little joint. Great joint. And this one woman says, I got to get home. I got to get home. I got to get this girdle off. I said, what? I got to get the girdle off. Who's wearing the girdle? Are you still wearing the girdle? Girdles are still a thing? Totowa, New Jersey, baby. That's where I was last night. I was at Made in Italy. Hey, teacher. Our boy from Palermo, who's actually leaving, going back to Palermo. Our boy from Palermo. My girdle is killing me. The woman had to get the girdle off. Now, what is the purpose of the girdle? Could somebody please explain to me the girdle? Now it's called Spanx, right, Delilah? What is the purpose of the girdle? Can somebody please explain to me what the full purpose of the girdle is? A girdle? I just don't. I almost. What did you just say? You got a girdle on, girl? Keeps everything in place? All right. Spanx are the new girdle. People wear Spanx now. I guess a girdle's for the cellulite, maybe? For what? Keep the fluffiness in? Girdles are still around because the woman I was with last night had a girdle on. The girdle pushes the fat inside, Martha Fowler says. All right. It smooths everything out. Oh my God. I said to myself, did this woman just say she has a girdle on? If you're watching this morning, you are hysterical. Do you know there's no more Spanx? Oh, I didn't know. Luciano's is the new owner and opens today. Interesting. Well, here's the truth. It was inappropriate for women to jiggle back in the day. Ah, okay, Patty. Now everything's all about the jiggle. Now people are big for the jiggle. They want to see the jiggle. They're okay with cellulite these days. They're okay with jiggle these days. Women, wear your body proudly. That is how things go today. Yeah. Okay. Latina ladies are always wearing the Spanx. Yes, they do. I know that for a fact. That is true. Yes, that's true. Yep, that's true. A griddle for your bacon. Clothing attire has changed so much. It did. You're right. One motherfucker had a hat on last night in the restaurant. How aggravated was I? In my view, this guy comes into a classy joint with a hat on last night and a ponytail. Hello, the real Italians. Listen to me. The guy comes in. This one guy comes in with a ponytail. That's number one. A beard like ZZ Top and a hat. And the people he was with were dressed nicely. They were. You could tell he was a gentleman. The guy he was with and the wife. They were dressed nice. But really, really, ma disgraziati animale. You do not wear a hat in a restaurant, especially a nice joint. Now, it wasn't a high end joint. Oh, this guy looked like ZZ Top. And I don't care about your. He had a ponytail tied down low. So he made the tail down here. And then he obviously pulled his hair back and put the hat right at the baseball. It was a baseball cap. It wasn't even a Goomba hat. Real Italian style. Joey Della wasn't even our type of hat, a cuz hat. No classy joints in but getting better. More Northerners are coming down here. Okay, Patty, that's good. Yeah. He looked like a jerk off. Who trained these people to wear hats while they're eating? Who raised these people to wear hats like when they're eating? A baseball hat, not even a cuz hat. Listen to me. I got a friend that has a problem, a skin problem. He feels more comfortable wearing a hat to avoid the distraction of his skin problem. And okay, no problem. I couldn't do it. I just don't understand sitting at a table with a hat on. I just don't understand it. You got to think about this. What happened? Where did this get lost? I don't care if he's a biker, a butcher, a baker, a candlestick maker. You never enter a home wearing a hat. That's why we say hang your hat. That's why we had, when you walked in our house, we had the place where you hung the hats. Everybody wore hats. My grandfather wore an overcoat and a hat every day. My uncles wore an overcoat and a hat every day. And when they came into the establishments, and it was at restaurants also, hang your hat. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he hung his hat was his home. So you would walk into what my mother's house. The men would hang their hat on the top and their jacket. Each man had two hangers, two two whatever you call this loop thing. Each station had a top and a bottom. You want to tell me about some old fashioned stuff? Two hooks. I'm sorry. Thank you. Two hooks. Thank you. Thank you, Toro. Two hooks. You walked in, maybe it had six double hooks. It was beautiful. You walked in, you put the hook, the hat first, the hat came off first, and then the overcoat on the hooks, two hooks. What happened to men? This is why there were coat rooms. Exactly. Mark Giulio. There was no hanging stuff on the back of the chair like they do today. Animale. How do you hang in your jacket on the back of the, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get back to a coat room. If I open a joint, forget about it. I'll do it old school. When I get fired or laid off or retire from my job and I open that Tommy Stiggs coffee shop, I'm going to have a coat check when you walk in the winter months. Would you like to check your coat? You need this back, guys. Hanging it on the chair. Ma patani male. Let's go back in time a little bit. What have we lost? What have we lost, Patty Daly? Why is there not a coat check, girl? Huh? Why is there not a coat check, girl? Some places do still have coat checks. No, I have a coat check at my. The Chandelier is a joint in the neighborhood. The Chandelier is a joint in the neighborhood. It just hit 50 years. Still going strong. It's called the Chandelier in Belleville, New Jersey. And we have a coat check when you walk into the Chandelier. She's dressed nice. She looks like a lady. You can check your coat. And that is what you do. Guys, something got lost along the way. Oh, okay. That was the problem. Yeah. Coat check. I got to make a video about this. I want to talk about the coat check. Coat check. Okay. AI, make a short out of this, please. Coat check from Tommy Stig's Social Club. Coat checks. I would highly recommend any establishments out there that serve food, have dining, just any place. I would recommend you carve out a little section of your establishment, take out 2 tables, and have a coat check. This is what I would recommend. Have a coat check. It just adds a little touch of class to your place. No jackets on the chairs. Have a girl there or a fella checking your coats as you walk in. Have a man and a woman checking coats. One does the ticket, one hangs the coats. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you need to get back to the way things once were. Just add these little things and put a sign. We would appreciate no hats worn at the table. And then we start there. Yep, I would put a sign there. Enough said. Me personally, I would throw up a sign. We would appreciate no hats being worn while dining at the table. Something like that, James Simpson. Just my thoughts, and I'm a jerk off, so I don't know. I don't know. Remember the guy taking photos and putting the. If you went to the. Where do we go, Patty Daly? On Bloomfield Avenue. We had the little thing you looked through. What was this thing? Oh, you got to empty your pockets. Huge purpose of lace covering, not the ridiculous hats. Okay, Delilah. No, it's, yeah. Biazzi's. We had the little blue thing. You looked through it and you saw the picture at Biazzi's. Anyway, Vesuvius didn't have it, but Biazzi's always had a photographer around. Yes. Enough said is a showstopper right now. Not going to mention the name, but there's a problem right now. Enough said. It is a problem. It is a problem. No hats at the table in Tennessee. Almost every guy wears a baseball type cap everywhere. But not at the table, Joey Dill? Chandelier, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. We got a problem. There are many people out there. It's not okay. No, I'm meeting that comedic, enough said. That's a comedic way. This is the social club, but all the conversations go. It's not a good situation right now there, you. It's not a good situation right there and right now, you, whether it's lying or not. The stories are the stories. You can't. Some of the stories you can't deny. It's pretty factual. It's very simple. So what he's doing is he's talking about everything that happened in his cases. That's what he's bringing, and can all be checked out. He said, "Yep, not good. Not good. What's going on? We're going to kind of leave it at that. Uh, do I know? I never knew him personally, so I don't know. Doesn't seem like one of these guys that I don't know. They're all different. Yeah, you could see the anger. So who knows? Enough said. It's very bad situation. What's going on? Yeah, very bad situation. What's going on? Yeah, the coat check girl. Yeah, Patty Daly. Yep, in the Boba Greenwich Village. Great, great movie. We're really just chilling today. I got a whole bunch of bullet points to go down, but I think we're going to save them for the weekday. Sunday is just Sunday coffee, but I got a whole bunch of bullet points. Yeah, yeah, but it's old stuff that people didn't hear, so that's why it sells. Toro. It sells because it's what other people don't hear. So enough said. It seems like he's going in the directions of just reading off his cases and his discoveries, and it's all searchable online. Uh, but the locations and all that stuff is 100%. The locations and the situations and the people that hang in such and such a place, accurate, accurate. Stories embellishing, making up some lies. I don't know because I was not there. But it's very basic. It's very simple to find out all the stuff that's going on. Yeah, very basic. Yeah. I'm old school in Tommy's area. I know what went on. Yes, a lot went on in our area. Hmm. Yeah. We had a conversation last night, Patty Daly. Some Nutley guys were at the New Plaza in Belleville on New Year's Eve one night. Now, Belleville guys are very territorial. Belleville guys are very, very, very territorial. Everybody knows who walks in the joint. Everybody knows the individuals that are around. Everybody knows everybody. Yeah, it's enough said. It can go a lot of different directions. If you enjoy the content, watch it. It's totally all your decision. Okay, James, have a great show. Enjoy. Mm-hmm. So, Belleville, very, very. I think a lot of the areas are. I think a lot of these Essex County areas are very territorial. I think Belleville is a little extreme to be territorial because there was a lot of people in a very. All right, hey teacher, have a blessed day. I think it was Belleville was because it was a very. Remember, we had 10 grade schools in Belleville. 10 grade schools. There was a lot of people in Belleville. Probably one of the most dense places in New Jersey could be Belleville, New Jersey. Got to be very dense, densely populated. I would say yeah. Yeah, I think I would say yeah. And it's territorial or suspect of outsiders. I don't know. Patty Daly, I don't know. Same here. Everyone knows everyone. Okay, Stephen. So I don't know what the population is. Enough said. Belleville, New Jersey. All I could tell you is it was in a big city. It was just a branch of Newark. It actually was Newark before they took it over. Before they, I guess they branched off from Newark. So Belleville is just an extension of Newark, and the population I don't know. I couldn't tell you what is the population of Belleville. You got a 1.2 mile this way and a 1.2 mile that way. You are a small city, Belleville, New Jersey, so very territorial. But typically, the Belleville guys had that Newark flair about them because they all origins were mostly the Belleville people were mostly originals from Newark. Yeah, Belleville population 36,000, 41 in Belleville. So, contrary to what some might say, 41 made guys in Belleville, New Jersey, with a population of 36,000, 38,000. What's the square miles of Belleville? Can somebody tell me what the square miles of Belleville, New Jersey is? Can somebody do the Googles on that? Square mile 41 and a half, you son of a bitch. You're sick. 41 and a half made guys in Belleville, New Jersey. Good morning, Cheech. I'm curious. What's the square miles of the city of Belleville? Township of Belleville became in 1981. Huh? What do you got? Us in Northeast Philly tried to break away from Philadelphia. They resisted. Okay, 3.4 square miles. Okay, check this out. So we got 3.4 square miles with a population of 38,000. Is that dense? 3.36, 3.4 square miles. Okay, so how do you square that? It's 1.75 each way. So 1.1, a mile and 3/4 this way and a mile and 3/4 that way. Okay, so you got a 3.4 square mile city with allegedly 41 made mafia members and 38,000 population. At one time, it was 90% Italiano. That's a lot, man. That is dense. I'm going to say that is dense. So, I didn't know that math was involved today. Me either, Patty Daly, but we got the math. We got the math. See, it's Sunday coffee, so we're just talking about whatever. We respected the remembrance of Pearl Harbor. We did that. Yep, we're laying a wreath down there. We got a wreath being laid down in New York today. I should video that. I should go down there. From my side, from the Hudson River, from the Jersey side, I should go. We got a at the Intrepid down in Hell's Kitchen. We have a ceremony at the Intrepid. Yeah. Pier 86 on the west side, 46th and 12th. 46th and 12th. Go down to 46th and 12th, Pier 84. That is where the Intrepid is docked. And you'll see some great stuff. The movie Copland, was that a true story about Jersey? I never watched it. Would you recommend me watching the Copland, the Real Italian Stallion? I never watched it. Was it good? Let me see. Copland it's called? I never watched it. Would you say it was a good movie? It was excellent? You serious? I never saw it. Stallone and De Niro. I never saw it. It was a great film, enough said. Okay, I will check it out. Okay, Italian stuff. Thank you for coming in this morning and adding something. Patty Dilly, you saw it? You see, you never know. If I would have got off already, I would have never known about this movie. I heard about it, but I never watched it. Thank you, Stein. Appreciate the recommendation. I will watch it. Okay. Patty wants me to watch it. The Madre said watch it. Okay, when the Madre speaks, the children may listen. Wow. Excellent. Happy about this. All right, good. Fire and thumbs up. There you go. We got flames and thumbs up. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to go through a couple of more bullet points right now, if you would like me to. Let me get this out of the way. Journaling. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about journaling? Diary, journaling? Really, enough said. Beautiful girl. I think she died. I think she's dead. Okay, what do you think about this? Do you think people should get back to journaling and diary writing? Do you think journaling is something that will help you with your life? Make a note of your daily activities? What do you think about that? Now you have nothing to hide. And if you want to omit some of the bad things, you just write XXX or 666. And those are your sinful times throughout the day. So can you journal throughout the day? What you do in the day? Got up, had coffee, brushed my hair, shaved, shaved, had my breakfast, took my pills, did my show, did a couple of hours of work. Journaling helps. I mean, can you journal? Maybe I'll start journaling. Maybe I will start journaling. And now the demonic things, because we all sin, you just put a 666 or an XXXX or something. Sin. Just put sin. Right? Okay, I did a show. Journaling is good. You do it. Huh, Stephen Marinella. Okay. You have old pictures, save old pictures instead of journaling. So do people actually journal? I think this is a thing. I think Tommy over at the Lifeboat speaks about journaling. I don't know if he still does. I don't know if he still listen. I spend less time on YouTube than I used to. I can't watch YouTube all day, listen to all these shows. So I spend less time on YouTube because I do YouTube. So I spend less time watching YouTube. Right? Although it is my go-to viewing platform, spending a little bit less time doing YouTube. You follow me? So, all right, Patty Daly, stop that ball and you have a great day. You can do it on your phone. That's true, Stephen Morinelli. You can journal on your phone. Interesting. I like it. I think I'm going to start journaling. I may do that, in fact. You see, because I have nothing going on that's bad. You might not know it, but you video journal with us every day. Oh, that's interesting. No, I don't. I partially journal with you every day. You don't know what I do every day. I don't put everything on here. People might think they have a big view into my life. Got a haircut. Nice. That a boy, Polak. Yeah, Stony Tony. Yes, we can look back on the content. Yes, that's great. Yes, I get that. But as far as me telling you everything I do, you're just getting a glimpse into my life. I tell you, I went out to dinner last night, right? No big problem with that. You didn't know who I was with. You don't know who stopped at my table. Don't know who I had to meet and talk away from the people. Conversations that I had, leave your phone on the table. Let's go over here and talk about this thing. Leave your phone on the table. Let's go outside. It's cold, Stiggs. We got to talk outside. Let's go talk outside. Not near a car. And put your phone on the table. This is a serious conversation that we have to have. And we don't want anybody hearing this conversation. So put your phone on the table. Don't worry. They're not going to mess with your phone. Leave it there. And let's go walk outside and have a conversation. Right? And then that's what you do. So I don't tell you everything that goes on all day. Yeah. Let's go talk outside. No, it's just right. Sig, the diary of a madam. No, it's just the proper way to talk. If you're going to talk about anything, it's not around people. There should only be two people having your conversation, you and the person you're speaking with. The phones listen to everything. The cars listen to everything. The open air, you can't really listen to anything. And I'm not saying it has to be criminal behavior. That doesn't mean it's criminal talk. Put your jacket on. Let's go outside. I need 5 minutes. We got to talk with this. We're going to take 5 minutes to talk about the situation. Put your phone down. Let's go outside. And it doesn't have to be, it's not criminal behavior. I'm speaking in general. Right, Polak? Again, you don't want to hear, you don't want to be hurt. You know that saying, two can keep a secret if one of them is dead. This is true. This is true. But when it's only two people, it's one guy's word against another guy's word. And that's where it is. Sticks. Conversations are concrete instead of a subwoofer. In front of a subwoofer. Very nice, Tony. I like it. Less said, less known. Very simple, Polak. Very simple, Polak. I remember when Frank Polizzi was on trial for the Pizza Connection in Belleville, New Jersey. Well, I don't know where the trial was. But when the Pizza Connection trial was going on, and Francesco Polizzi from Belleville, the Sicilian, had a bag of money or heroin. We don't know what it was. But his wife got on the stand and said that bag that my husband was carrying was Alicia, sardines, whatever, Alich, sardines. And we were going to make pasta con sarde this evening. And that was not heroin. That was not money in the brown bag that Francesco was carrying. That was Alicia, sardines, pasta con sarde. That's what Seal, we called her Seal. Her name is Celia. That's what Celia Polizzi, we called her Seal. The neighborhood knows her as Seal. Francesco Polizzi's wife. It was a bag of sardines. Johnny comes out of nowhere. It was a bag of sardines. It was for pasta con sarde. So, my point is this, you just don't know. These things could be anything. They could be anything. Right, Marinello? Steven, have a great day, cuz. Great to see you this morning. I appreciate you coming in. You come in through the service entrance, right, Tony? That's right, through the service entrance. I can't. No, all kidding aside. Made me pull over for that. It was for pasta con sarde. God bless you, Don Francesco. God bless you. Rest your soul. Compassionate Release lasts 7 years on Compassionate. Fought cancer 7 years on the outside. You see, Frank Polizzi was one of the first compassionate releases because of lung cancer. Uncle Frank had lung cancer. Uncle Francesco Polizzi had lung cancer. He lasted 7 years. He fought the cancer. He never got in trouble while he was out. You see, the system did not have to pay for his medical care. The family had to pay for his medical care, and he had millions. It didn't matter. But the family paid for his medical. That's the proper way to do it. Free Little Vic. Free Marty Tessetta. They're in their up years. Right? Michael Tessetta. Out after 25 years. He's doing well. God bless him. He's around. He's doing well. God bless Michael Tessetta. He did that 25-piece standing. Free these guys for the parking tickets. Yes. Free these guys for the parking tickets. God bless Michael Tessetta. He did that 25 and didn't say a word. God bless Michael Perna. He did that 25, didn't say a word. Took his medicine. 25, fed in state, ran concurrent. Right? Michael Tessetta thought he was getting out. 25 straight state. Do you hear me? 25 straight in the state. The state and the feds were running concurrent. He thought he was getting released. The feds picked him up on his release day, Michael Tessetta. Terrible. He did 24 of the 25. He was getting out. That day, they transferred him to the feds for another year. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting what they did to Michael Tessetta. Disgusting. Michael Tessetta and Michael Perna took their guilty plea. They got 25 years state and fed concurrent, running together. Came out. Unfortunately, Michael Perna passed away from COVID 3 years after being out. Michael Tessetta is still healthy. And Michael Perna was a healthy man. A healthy man. They gave them their guilty pleas. They took the 25. They took a RICO conviction state. They did it. Came out like gentlemen. Michael gets out. Michael Perna gets out. Michael Tassetta, they pick up and they take him over to the feds for another year. That's like, come on, really? But never broke these guys. The point is this: Francesco Polizzi. I think he got life, and he got out on compassionate, and he got 7 years, and he died at home. Pee Wee DeFillis died at home. Don Carlo died at home. Look, Frank Polizzi died at home. Pee Wee died at home. Under indictment, but died at home. It's unbelievable, man. This system is crazy. But some people ruined the compassionate release for others. They come out, they're addicts. You gotta look at the full picture of the individual with the compassionate release situation. Little Vic, come on. Are you serious right now? What are you chained into bed? Joey Molino's father? Are you serious? Chained to the bed? Mr. John Gotti Sr. chained to the bed? Where are they going? Dying at home is the goal, Stony Tony. Well, then you don't do anything. But Mr. John Gotti chained to the bed. Little Vic, come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Frank Polizzi was a good example of how it should work. Now, Marty's not sick, Marty Tassetta, but enough is enough, 33 years. He was never convicted of murder, you see. And I'm not a cheerleader for the guys. I'm not a cheerleader for these guys. I'm not a cheerleader for these wise guys, believe me. It's a disgusting way of life. Not you people, but there's people that glorify this life. It's not glory. You don't understand. It's really not a good way to live. So I'm not cheerleading for these people. What was right is right for humanity. Humanity. You got people on the subways lighting people on fire. They got 17 priors. They got a girl that got mugged, 14 years old, in Canarsie, and there's 17 priors. Come on. What's right is right. Debt been paid twice. There you go, Stony Tony. It's disgusting. This is true, Johnny. That's why they call it life. The life isn't for everybody. The life is for nobody. The life is for nobody. Louis Cashman, the rat, is to blame for John Gotti Sr. being chained to the bed, telling them all kinds of lies to save his ass. I didn't really watch, though. I didn't really watch. Yeah. Good morning, Brian Cavorsi. I hope you're well. Yeah. Great to see you. Always great to see you. Ay. So anyway, the bottom line, guys, don't even fucking jaywalk. From juvenile delinquent to senile delinquent. CG2, you took a nice nap. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you slept in because you were a dirty stay out, or you just needed the rest. We don't want anybody not feeling well. Yeah. What a great time talking to you guys this morning. What a great time talking to you guys this morning. I didn't even get into my bullet points. I'm just going to save them for tomorrow. Well, I could go down. Would you like to go down a couple of 3 bullet points? Give me a thumbs up. I got a couple of good ones if you want to. Tomorrow may never come. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. So if you do have something on your mind, you really should speak about it. Yeah. Kojin Brian, why don't you just fucking come tomorrow? Oh, somebody's angry. Somebody's angry. Stoney's angry. Oh my God. Stoney, be nice, you. What is wrong with you? Your body knows what it needs. Exactly, Delilah. Your body knows what it needs. I wonder how the pussycat is today. I missed the pussycat today. Sundays. I had a drink last night, and well, it knocked me out. Girls got to get rest. Girls got to get rest. Lightweight. Yeah. Wearing a wire is the worst thing that anybody can do. Wearing a wire. Not okay. This is the worst fucking rat you can be. All right. Let's go into a couple of 3 bullet points. Maybe we can get some AI clips out of this today. Maybe we could get a couple of artificial intelligence clips out of the bullet points today. Here we go. Everybody, let's do some bullet points. Are you ready? You want to do a couple of 3 bullet points? Let's do it. We're going to do it. Settle in. I have no more coffee, but we got bullet points.
It's the Tommy Stig Show in 3, 2, 1.
Boom. Episode 341 for 2025. The bullet points is here. The bullet point part is here right now. We started off a little Sinatra, Nancy with a laughing face. Okay, Todd Father, be careful. Here we are. Episode 341, the bullet points for Sunday, 12/7/2025. AI, make some clips out of this, please. And tell these people to subscribe. You're watching this. Hit subscribe if you like the vibe. And you should like the vibe. It's pretty cool over here. Yeah. Yep. I don't know, Johnny. They're changing a lot of things. Pearl Harbor Day, we did do our remembrance this morning. We talked about journaling. Journaling is a thing. Okay, MetLife Madness is coming soon. Where is Spataro? MetLife Madness. Soccer is coming to North Jersey, actually right to my neighborhood in the summer of 2026. I believe it is the World Cup Soccer is coming over here to MetLife, 5 minutes from my house, 5 minutes from the neighborhood. So it's going to be chaos over here. Chaos. But it's going to be great for a lot of businesses, hotels. New York City will do well. It's a good spot. MetLife is a good location to have a lot of things. Hello there, Fish. Good to see you. Yeah. So MetLife is the host of whatever teams. I don't know. Self-drive cars. Now listen to me. This new car I got, it drives by itself. This is the sickest thing I've ever seen. I get in my car. I push the button. It says, remove your hands from the wheel. We'll take over from here. I put my hands down on my legs or whatever. The car starts driving by itself. Parallel parking, K parking, driving down the highway, switching lanes, noting the speed limit, and just telling you to be aware. Yes, we're driving for you, but please be aware at all times. I don't think I'm okay with this. It's a little weird. It's a little bit weird. It is confirmed, ladies and gentlemen, $55 million acquisition of land in Monmouth County, where Netflix will be the filming center of the world. Studios, trailers, you name it, offices. You remember when they drove into Waltz Entertainment in The Godfather? That is coming to Monmouth County, New Jersey. It's unbelievable. $55 million acquisition of land. It's going to be built up quite quickly, which is nice. Get some union guys on those jobs. Let's build it up. Let's get the laborers in there. Let's get it. So Netflix, and they bought Warner Brothers. And they bought HBO, I believe. So Netflix, you can't mess with. It's unbelievable. You can't be discovered if you don't go, Delilah, and I will not go. I will not go. So it is confirmed. Okay, holiday stress. Holiday stress. Many, many people have holiday stress for many, many, many different things. They struggle with the financial aspect. They struggle with the loss of a family aspect. They struggle with a lot of things around the holidays. It's tough. The holidays are a great time, but they can also be a tough time for many reasons that I'm not going to list. You understand the couple. Money, what to buy, and the empty chair. The empty chair part is terrible. They have too much control of the market. Yeah. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Okay, so that's that one. Let's talk about locations gone wrong. While we were talking about, listen to me. Friend of mine and his wife, they went out to different locations the other night. They were out in different locations the other night. So My friend checks his wife's location. I'm not a fan of any of this stuff, but her location said in the Passaic River. In the river. So he's looking at the location and it says, well, she's in the river. And he went to sleep. He didn't even stay awake. So a location's gone wrong in the fucking river. My friend's wife was in the Passaic River. You can't make it up with this location stuff. Friend of mine, friend of yours, friend of ours, this and that, your sister's ass. It's unbelievable. In the river. It's Johnny. I said, what? He said, yeah. I said, then what'd you do? Did you go down to the river? No. What do you mean, no? You didn't go to the river? Nope. Yeah. Well, Delilah, they track each other. People have these tracking things now. The whole family knows where they are. It's unbelievable. They just do it. Well, listen. Some people say if you don't have anything to hide, you don't care about the tracking. It's good for the teenagers, I guess, to have them tracked on your phones, I guess. I don't know. My kids are tracked. This is what they know these days. They track each other. Live 360, okay. I don't understand. I don't understand what the world has come to. I did the best to avoid being tracked using different pay phones and going different places. I just don't understand how people are okay being tracked. We are tracked. You can't do anything about it. We are tracked all day with these phones and with our cars. You're not getting away with anything. But, yeah, that's where we're at. All right, the flu is up 10%, ladies and gentlemen. No joke. Please be careful with this flu. Please be careful with this flu. It's a problem, guys. Yeah, me too. I don't have anything to hide either, Delilah, but it's so weird. I don't want nobody tracking me. It's very alarming. Easy pass. Yes. Yeah. Easy pass, right. But you got to have it. And yeah, it's all information being compiled on you. It's true. It's true, man. I think it's nuts. I really do. I'm not a big fan of it, but it does help people. So the flu is up 10%. Please be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Please be careful. Yes. So we knocked out Pearl Harbor. We knocked out journaling. We knocked out self-drive cars. We're doing well, guys. We knocked out MetLife madness, holiday stress, locations gone wrong. We spoke about the girdle, how the girdle has made a comeback. 8 days still in bed. Johnny, it's a brutal flu. My uncle has it. And I got family members that do have it. Yeah, they follow each other. Yeah, I get it. Hopefully your father's well, Johnny. Prayers out to your pop. That's not good. That's not good. This flu is brutal. It's brutal, man. I had the flu one time. I was paralyzed from my waist down. The flu hit me so bad that I was paralyzed from the waist down. Temporarily, just for a little while. We called the 911. I couldn't move. We called the ambulance. And I couldn't lift my legs. I had no feeling in my legs. The flu attacked my spine and I guess the muscles and nerves and gave me no control of my lower body. It was the craziest thing. So the flu can be deadly. Just make sure you got a little pastina, a little vapor rub, Vicks. Go back to the Vicks. Go back to old times. Some hot tea. All these things. Yes. Yeah. Wonderful, Johnny. Yes. We don't like to hear that word flu. Yes, we hope he shakes it soon. Right, Cheech. You see, people underestimate this word because it's used in common everyday conversations. Right? You see? These words that are used in everyday conversations, the meanings behind a lot of this stuff, it gets lost. It's just like when you paint your house. It looks great walking in 2 or 3, 4 times. It looks nice. It looks fresh. And then before you know it, you don't even realize the color of the paint on your walls. And that's what happens. So the flu is not just a word, guys. Cancer is not just a word. It's something serious. And this is the problem with people. We get lost in this. We get lost in this repetition, right? It's like someone speaking the same thing every day. The same talk you don't hear it anymore. It's dead. You're dead ears. So you need fresh. You need to be fresh. It's getting much better. It was just a lot out of him. Yes. Right, Johnny. It's like talking about the same thing every single day. Every day. Repetition. Repetition leads to ineffectiveness. You want to be effective? You got to work on your delivery. I'm not speaking of anyone or anything in particular. No, I'm not. I'm just saying repetition leads to ineffectiveness. It's true. It's a fact. Right? That's why practice drills change. The coaches come up with new practice drills every day. Instead of running the ball straight every play, it's going to be ineffective. They got you. When you got to do an outside run or whatever, a new play. Switch hitter, batting lefty and righty. Twist them up a little bit. Ineffective. Repetition is ineffective. That's why a coach changes up his training every day. Some of you have never coached. I coached a little bit wrestling. I was part of the program, and they would change it every day. They would change it every day. And okay, we're going to do this drill today. We're going to do that drill today. Because if you work on the same drill every day, that's the only drill that you have. To be effective, you got to use another move to take down that wrestler or get that touchdown. This time we're going to run the ball. The next one we're going to do a screen pass and this and that, whatever. We're going to hand up. Come up with something new. Repetition leads to ineffectiveness. 100%. Put me in coach. I'm red hot. It's my day. Yes. Because that man was practicing other things. All right, listen, guys. I think we're going to get out of here. I think we got to get out of here. Tomorrow, I'll add some bullet points tomorrow. We're going to talk about a passion project. And tomorrow will be the 340. We're on our way. We're on our way to not missing one day of coffee. We're getting there. Tomorrow, you guys tune into Tara. Tara drops her podcast every Monday morning. Yep. No, I've been on for an hour and 45 minutes. No. Nobody's up. It's only me. I had a yogurt and a clementine, and I took my pills. Activa. Jets are on today. Giants are off. Dolphins by 50. What? Well, 1 o'clock, I'll be watching Rutgers wrestling and football at the same time. Yes, the Jets. I had a clementine and I had a Activa yogurt and my pills. Yeah, Tara's tomorrow. Please leave comments on Tara's and tell her. Tommy Stiggs knows how to get you on the stream. You could do a show together remotely. Tell her. What time are the Bills on, Todd, Father? Aren't the Bills knocked out of everything already? Todd, aren't they done? Yes, Geritol, yeah. Tara is incredible, man. Tara is incredible. I don't know if it's just her natural thing to mention me on her shows. I don't know. But somebody came up to me the other day on the stoop and said, you know, that girl Tara mentioned you in her show. Good morning, Grateful. Someone came up to me on the stoop the other day and says, wait a minute. Tara mentioned you on the show. Tara? That's Hollywood, Stiggs. That's Hollywood talking about you. Right? That's Hollywood talking about you. Huh. Unbelievable. I said, yeah. Well, you know, this social media thing is, you don't know who's watching. You never know. It's true. It is the God's honest truth. You never know who's watching. No, 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 not on stage. Well, she lives in Hollywood. She's out there, yeah. No, no, no. She wouldn't mention me on. Oh, okay, okay. Tara knows you mentioned her and she repays. Oh, okay, okay. That makes sense, Johnny. See how you guys clarify things and make it? Yeah. So you never know who's watching, right? People say this all the time. You might have 20, 30, 40, 50 people in your show, but you never know who's stopping in for a minute and just doing a quick replay. Now, you'll tell by your views, but even top dogs are getting views that are low. Yeah. You come a long way from day one, Stiggs. Well, you've been with me the whole time, and you are a good watcher of things. Toro is a good watcher of what's going on around there. You know who else used to be a good watcher of things? Was Real Deal Tommy. This guy, his name was Tommy Real Deal. I don't know if he's still around or what, but Tommy Real Deal watched out for people. He really did. He watched out for me, I could tell you that. He watched out for me 100%. When is the casting for the Scorsese movie in Jersey? You should go. Stoney, I'm just happy being me. Hello, Tara, if you are watching. Blessings to you, young lady. Keep working, girl. Keep on working. We'll have a great conversation. Real Deal is nice. Is he still around, that guy? Tommy Real Deal? Tommy? Tommy, his name is. Well, Johnny, what's going on in Jersey is, see, you don't catch all the morning shows, but what's going on in New Jersey right now is, what's going on in show business right now, Johnny. Scorsese, well, they're announcing new film projects. Scorsese has an 8-episode film project being worked on. So are many others working on some projects, Johnny, and they're not using Hollywood. Well, as these guys explained to me the other day, they got to use some Hollywood, but they were looking to use just regular open calls for a lot of their talents. They're breaking the mold and using regular people. They want regular people to come in and do open cast call. Is that what it's called? Open cast call? Yeah. Yep. Like Nicolas Cage playing Carlo Gambino. He might pull it off. Who knows? Yeah. If we voted Tommy, we'd want you to go for open call. I know. Open call. Oh my gosh. Danny, I could go in a Danny Provenzano film. I mean, I told him I got the cars, I got the stoop. I could be in independent. But that's what's going on, Gianni. It seems like they're doing some more open cast now. Open cast calls. They want to see natural talent. Not even talent. They just want to see natural acting. I don't know. What do you call this? I don't even know. Natural something. They want to just have natural people come in. They don't want to use all Hollywoods. Is it a good move? Who knows? Danny's filming. He's filming something right now. Yeah, I believe he's filming something right now. Great guy, Danny. Danny's a good guy, man. I can call Danny right now. Dan, just got a little spot for me? Throw me in. I'll roll up in a car or just give you a scene or two. What do you want me to do? We could do a shot on the stoop. He's like, let me check out the stoop, Stiggs. Let me check it out. And I just don't push myself to these things. No. I just don't push myself to these things. Yeah. I got Gerard Cirilli making movies in the neighborhood. Gerard Cirilli, he's making neighbors in the neighborhood. I just don't, anyway. I'm having a good time with life, guys. I'm having a good time with life. It's what we're doing here. Yeah. Well, we got a 2-hour piece going. All right, listen, we're going to wrap it up, guys. Where is it? The 341st consecutive Coffee Talks is ending right now. I got to get rolling. I got to get going. We're gonna go out with a nice little. We're gonna go out with a nice little song here. I just feel like going this way with Sarah today. All right. We're going back 2 months. Sarah dropped it. Can you guys go please leave a comment on this video here? I think she did a great job. I got to get going. I'll probably see you tonight with Fern, to be determined. If not, I'll see you guys for Coffee Talk tomorrow morning for the 342nd consecutive Coffee Talks. Here we go. This is a beautiful song. Come on, girl. Give it.
When I make you feel like you were the only man, didn't I give you everything a woman possibly can?
Please open that link and drop a comment.
But with
Please.
all the love I give
Let's
you,
support
it's never enough. Well, I'm gonna show you, baby, that a woman can be tough. So come on, come on, come on, come on, and take it. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Break another little bit of my heart now, honey. Have another little piece of my heart now, baby. You know you got it if it makes you feel good. Out on the streets, and you know deep down in your heart that ain't right. And now you never hear me when I cry at night. I tell myself that I can't stand the pain. But when you hold me